You see all those pods in the background? All of those are Luminoth. And every item we get will bring us one step closer from freeing the Luminoth. Don't worry, guys. We'll rescue you, and you'll be just fine. You can even see their faces. They're hanging upside down, kind of like cocoons. We'll bring peace to this planet. Until the next time we do a randomizer run, of course. Hello, Kokomi here. Welcome back to another episode of Metroid Prime 2 Randomize. Last time, we just went around the rest of the Sanctuary Fortress, and I talked about my opinion on the Trilogy series. The Trilogy series as a whole. And I'm going to continue to talk about that, but first, we can talk about our new ability, which apparently we had to come all the way back here to get, but hey. And that's that we can warp! So, we essentially pick a destination of our choosing. There we go, I have to move the C-stick. And we can't warp to the temple grounds, but I think that's fine. And we'll warp to the energy controller of that area, and we'll see probably one of my favorite animations of this game. Well, in a second. Samus man! Away! She looks like a superhero doing that. All she needs to do is really just put her fist forward. And I know, yeah, Samus is a woman, but, you know, generic superhero is like name dash man, so as a generic superhero, she is Samus man. Don't question it. But yes, today we are also going to be exploring the rest of Torvus Fog that we haven't really explored before. We do have all 3 Dark Temple keys, but we're not going to fight Dark Temple boss because we saw a hint that showed us what the boss gives us, and it's not worth it. Look, I'll get every other item in the game first, and then if I will fight Chica if I absolutely need to, which would be hilarious and frustrating. So I really hope it doesn't come to that. But yes, we are going to head down to the subterranean portion of Torvus with a remix that I'm sure anyone who's familiar with the Metroid series and played the most popular game in it knows about. Well, that was weird. And of course, because we actually have gravity boost right now, we can just completely break this area in half. Just to show, over here is a save room, and I'm actually going to take it. I don't remember. Am I fully recharged on power bombs? Because that might be important for something that's coming up. So, normally you're supposed to, like, go around these rooms or something. Heck, we've been down here before. Yeah, okay, so we have been down here. Right, because I forgot there was an item over here that we could have gotten. But of course, you know, since we have the gravity boost, we can just do this. And it's really good, because I don't know if we would have a way out of here if I didn't have gravity boost, though if we could have, and I just didn't know about it. Maybe it required a really good slope jump or something. Did I already get this one? Oh, I guess I did already get this one. So you should be able to go all the way to the bottom. And I can show you guys one of my favorite things to do. Ooh, boy. You see this crowd of fish? Die! And it literally rains just ammo of the opposite thing. You can do this with Sunburst as well. And if you just sort of line it up just right, it'll just sort of go through them. I haven't tried it with Sonic Boom yet. I should definitely, though, try this. Because there should just be an item, like, right here we can grab. And we are going to have to possibly face a few bosses. I always appreciate an E-Tank. Thank you for donating to the Kokomi Health Fund. All donations are appreciated. How many E-Tanks did I get? That's our 13th one. Jeez. Yeah, I'm looking at my notes for anyone who does not know. Because maybe you decided this is the first episode you wanted to watch in the series. If so, welcome aboard. I don't know why you chose 12 in particular, but welcome anyways. Alright, so let's see what this item is, because if this item is important, if it's a missile expansion, I can just run away from it, because we do have a way out of here, thanks to, actually, I wonder, can I make that? No. Yeah, okay, well, the boss automatically spawned in here anyways, but it's supposed to... Is there a little collision here? Hold on. I thought I landed on a little bit of collision. If it is, like, you just can't stand on it. But we do have another way out, and I have no idea to know if this guy has something important for us or not, but we'll have to fight him anyways. I can just talk more about the Prime Trilogy in the meantime. And I thought because I know when I talk, I can generally jump around a lot, not make coherent stuff. So I think it'd be best if I just went through game at a time, pro and con of each game. Also, there is an item here for us we can grab. So long as one of these next two items are worth it, then doing this whole shabamity blob would be worth it. Dark ammo, not bad. We could do a lot worse than that. But yep, oh boy, Power Bomb Guardian time. I think that gives us 8 dark ammo, if I'm correct. Yeah, what I always like to do is just do a quick... Excuse me. What I always like to do here is just hold all the way up and do a quick boost. And I always like to go for the bomb slots that are furthest away first. So when he starts chucking more power bombs, I don't need to worry about it as much. Excuse me. At least I don't need to worry about dark world damage, you know? I believe you can sort of do a boost at the edge of one of these and get, like... Yeah. Ah, dang it. I should have just dropped, but even then I think I would have gotten hit. Yeah, I think if you're going off, like, the edge of these, you can actually get the... Ooh. Wow, I am bad at this. Okay, yes, thoughts on the Prime Trilogy. Metroid Prime 1. Really good at just exploring and make you feel like you're exploring a whole wide world. But I feel like it's a bit too cryptic at times with its progression. And I feel like it could have really benefited. I think the greatest thing that could have benefited the game, and if they ever port this game or remake it, they need to do this, is to just add an ability to mark your map. So you can mark anything of interest. I'm going to need to do this. There we go. Look at that. Speedrunner. Also, I think the bosses could have used a bit more. And this isn't really the game's fault. This is more just a consequence of being the first game. But I really feel like it also could have... I like having the screw attack. I like the improvements and stuff made in later games. I feel like going for 100% can be just ridiculous sometimes. Because some of the items are just hidden in really weird spots, to be quite frank. Like, really, really weird spots that you would just never think to check. But it's there because screw you, I guess. Also, did you know it's possible for Power Bomb Guardian to open that door for you? It's absolutely hilarious, but it's possible. I've seen it happen on a speed run of this game. Alright. Thank you, electricity, for holding me in place. So I feel like that's really the strengths and weaknesses of Prime. And honestly, because of Meta Ridley alone, it makes me just never want to replay the game. Alright. Alright, so let's see what you are. You are a Sky Temple key. Alright, this was worth it. Oh boy, then there's Grapple Guardian. Not looking forward to that one. I can say that much. And it's kind of hard to describe, but it's also really annoying to navigate through the world when you need to get from like one end to the other, because there's just no convenient way of doing things super fast unless you're like speed running the game and you know how to slide through rooms. By the way, I've heard some people say this, and I think it's absolutely hilarious. But basically, Mario has backwards long jumping, and if you go by Prime, Samus has the ability to just fly to the sideways. Also, yeah, it's great if you have multiple Ink Hunters to just hit one of these crystals or light beacons with the Annihilator Beam, because then they'll just be drawn in towards it like moths to a flame, and it's just absolutely hilarious. So that puts us at 7 Sky Temple keys, if I recall correctly. And hooray for no Dark World damage. But yeah, just it gets really annoying to go through. Though the enemy variety is nice, the normal enemies are really memorable. But yeah, overall, I see Prime as a flawed masterpiece. Through and through. That it's an amazing game, an amazing experience, but it's got some glaring flaws that if you want to enjoy this game, you're going to need to be able to look past those flaws. You're going to need to just be able to accept that this game has a lot about it that's kind of frustrating. And yeah, let's just get this guy over with. I don't like this guy. He's annoying. He annoys me. I really don't like this guy. Please die. Kindly die. I never get how to fight this guy, to be honest. Like, I don't get Grapple Guardian. He's one of my least favorite bosses. I guess you need to scan him to get specifically the thing. Alright. And that did nothing! Wow! Jeez! Alright! Holy crap! Alright. Come on. Okay, now that did a lot. I guess it's just they're not programmed properly to deal with Annihilator, which is kind of funny to actually make that sort of discovery. If anyone can answer that, that'd be great. Oh, come on. Please don't do this to me. Wait, can I just powerbomb him? Please tell me I can just powerbomb him. Alright. Oh. Dang it. No, okay, yeah, that was a terrible idea. That was a waste of perfectly good light beam ammo. Come on. Or don't actually come on, please. Leave me alone, Grapple Guardian. As for Metroid Prime 3, Hyper Mode, oh my god, that breaks the game. To say it breaks the game in half wouldn't be doing it justice. That's how broken of a mode it is. And the highest difficulty, Hyper Mode, is such an aptly named mode because of it. There's so many times where I was facing a boss and all I really had to do was to just automatically... yeah, that's bad. All I really had to do was just go into hyper mode to tank a few hits. Though granted, there are times where it feels like it just takes them so long to do anything, to do any damage, that you'll run out of health really quick unless you're collecting like every available E-tank you possibly can. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to hit this guy with a few charge shots. and sort of try and get his invulnerability phase started with the light beam, so I don't need to switch to it. So I can just do... dang it, I really only got one hit in. Yeah, I really don't like this guy. He's so annoying. He just runs up to you and he's like, haha, I can just run up to you and attack you. What are you going to do about it? Cry? I guess we're doing this. Or not. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay. Oh my god. This thing is like kind of out of a horror movie though, I swear. Alright, there we go. He's dead. Jeez. Holy crap, I hate this thing so much. Please give me something good. Okay, a Sky Temple Key. Okay. That gives us 8. We're 1 away. The arena's going to drop, and that'll actually give us access to other areas. So I can do that. Oh, right, I forgot about this part, actually. I don't think there's anything down here, though. It's just a shallow pool. Yeah, but this is what Light Suit really lets you do. Is it lets you just go under these. Really need to, I need to find an ammo refill and just refill. Because I am bad. Metroid Prime 3, it's very cinematic. I like the up stakes, and it's really nice to see the Federation not only in action, but you get to see them, not only see the Federation do something, but you see how Samus interacts with them, and I love how much respect the Federation has for Samus. Like, everyone there was like, oh my god, you're Samus Aran, that's so cool! Like, there's no one looking down on Samus, there's no one thinking they're better than Samus, they're all just like Samus fanboys there, it's great. So what I think I need to do is light this up, and that'll make this guy move. And yeah, this is such a weird one. A weird Sky Temple Key to go for. If it is a Sky Temple Key, knowing my luck, it's probably a missile expansion. Though, we haven't gotten any this episode so far, which I'm kind of surprised. We're still missing 1 E-Tank and 1 Power Bomb and 1 Sky Temple and like 2 normal keys. 2 non-Sky Temple keys, I should say. Where are you? And yeah, it's only possible to come here with the light suit. Oh, no, I don't want to scan it. There we go. And it's a light ammo expansion, of course. Fine with me. Don't know how much we're at. I think we're at 9? No, something tells me that's all of them. What are we missing? Oh well. Not complaining. And, of course, get a Beyblade, just for insurance. But Prime 3 plays around with so much that I'm so glad they decided to play around. I appreciate the risks it took, and I feel like with just proper implementation, Hyper Mode could have been done really well. Like, take away the fact that you can just dip into it for invulnerability, maybe make it so that the corruption spreads as you play through the game, stuff like that, you know? I don't know if I can actually get out of the room from here. I'll try. Like, stuff like that would just be so nice. But overall, it's just fun to play. Like, above everything else, it's still just a really fun game to play. Yeah, I think I might be stuck. It's like... Oh, this treats it so weird. There we go. Wow. Can't say I quite understand how that worked, but you know what? Who's complaining? Not me. Just to make things simpler, in case I ever need that portal again, I will do this. Probably won't need it, but, you know, it's nice for insurance and all that, you know? What other items am I missing? Yeah, the item down there at the very bottom is just a missile expansion. Don't care about it. Definitely want to grab... Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to go for the opposite side. No, there's items, like, on all sides we can get. So let's just start with this door. The, oh so conveniently placed, Annihilator door. Man, that sounds so cool when you put it that way. It's like, it's not just any door, it's an Annihilator door. God. A door to end all doors, truly. But Metroid Prime 3, of course, it has the issue of being way too easy. Until you get to Hyper Mode, and then everything's an HP tank, like good old... I swear, the Metroid Prime games really need to reconsider how they handle difficulty increase. I think just doing a damage increase would have served fine. They don't need to do the HP increase. But maybe they could like change the enemy AI a little, or maybe that's asking a little too much. What was that? I think it's a missile expansion? It's a missile expansion. Might as well go for it because we're right here. But, so much for no missile expansions, right? I want to be... Yes, okay. And we got that. So let's go ahead and add that to our count. I believe that puts us at 24 missile expansions altogether. Let's see. So how many missiles can we hold? Not that. This button. We can hold up to 135. 24 isn't right then. Because what's 24 times 5? 24 times 5 is 120. Plus another 10 from Seekers. I should be at 25 missile expansions. Did I miscount at one point? I'll need to look through that, because I think I might have miscounted. I must have miscounted. That doesn't seem right. Alright, well... oh, I remember the item in here. Though we should be able to see what it is up there, so... Let's get this. And... or not. Go over here. Want to see what that item is and if it's worth getting. It's a missile expansion! Yeah, no. Let's see what you say. Dark Agon Key 2 can be found at Torvus Bog under Transit 1. Is that the one I'm missing? If so, that we could go pay a Morbus a visit. He would kind of be a joke at this point, but we could go pay Morbus a visit. Yeah, there's no item in here in the Dark World. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go back across. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I remember, you wanted to get this bomb spot for something, I think, but I think that's only if we want to get up here, and we don't really have a reason to come back to this room. So, hasta la vista. Here was I. Metroid Prime... Thoughts on Metroid Prime 3. It's way too easy, but it just has so many good ideas going for it. The final, like I mentioned this last episode, but the final area is amazing, and probably my favorite part of the game. It's such a cool concept, and it's also really neat to finally see the source of Phazon, and the subtleties behind it essentially being a sort of superorganism that's conscious is really unsettling to me. Like, when I heard that, I'm like, oh, God, oh. That just makes me uncomfortable in so many ways. So I should be getting... there should be an item over here for me to get. Yeah, but that revelation that it's basically alive is so... Not really a revelation, but more it's there if you scan the logbooks. It'll sort of tell you about it. But yeah, that to me was just probably one of the most unsettling parts about, like, all of that. It just creeped me out like nothing else. Alright, yeah, sorry, I need to focus a little with this. Missile expansion! Missile expansion! Missile expansion! Why do you exist? To make me suffer in pain and misery. Ooh, actually, we haven't seen Dark Samus in this room. I don't know if that's gonna mess with things. Thanks. Thankfully, we don't need to bother beating these guys. We can literally just jump over. I think, though, what we might have to do is trigger this room normally. Actually, there is an item we can get in this room. And I believe if you you can sort of get on this thing right here. No? Okay, well, fine. We'll just do this the intended way. Honestly, I'm not sure there's much else to say for Metroid Prime 3. I feel like I got a lot of my thoughts out there. I love how Samus's suit sort of progresses through the game. I love the uses of some of the beams, but I do kind of miss them being all in like an all-in-one sort of thing. Yep, missile expansion. My life. In a nutshell. Yeah, I think I miscounted our missile expansion at one point, so I'll have to look back through my notes and see that. The worst case scenario, I have to look back through the footage, but I don't think I'll need to do that because I've been taking pretty meticulous notes. Though, actually, that means I'm one off on my... Because right now we have, according to my notes, we have 26. If we were to have 26 times 5 is, well, 130, I believe, because 25 times 5 is 125. And we don't really need to go back, but I guess just because the reasons, we'll do it anyways. Is there even anything else for me to get down here? Actually, yeah, I need to get that item. That's like right over where I am. So what I'm going to need to do is actually go back and what I'll probably need to do is use this. I'm up here. We don't need to go this way because we don't ever need to go back to Sanctuary. We literally have no reason whatsoever to ever go back to Sanctuary. Ah, dang it! That thing is in the way. Curse you! Okay, this is bad. Well, not really. I could just solve this with a little black hole action. Or not. Come on. Into the black hole of death. Thanks for the dark ammo. I appreciate it. So what I could probably do... So I kind of want to get back up there. But how do I do that? I don't want to just go around. It would be fast. It'd probably just be faster to go around and actually sit here and try and figure it out, but that's boring. Wait, is there seriously just a water jet right here? Oh my god, there is. I never knew that. Wow. I never knew there was a water jet right there. Good, because I believe if we start going through here backwards... Does the Dark Samus event just not trigger? Huh. I mean, not really an issue with me if it doesn't, but... Really? I think we've about done everything we can down here, and we're only, like, what, one key away from getting everything. It probably would have just been fast to go to the dark room. Yeah, it really would have, but we're going this way. Well, at least I can do this. Alright. Time to die, fishies. And watch as it rains dark ammo. And if there are any survivors, I suppose we could do this. Get some light ammo out of that. Doesn't hurt, right? Alright, yeah, we gotta deal with these guys. Should be just really fast if we use the antimatter gun, because that's not gonna cause like a catastrophic explosion or anything. No, not at all. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Watch as they go towards their death, like moths to a flame. Wow. Yeah. So really, we're just going on. I could probably just cut here, but nah, we got this. I do have to say, I kind of like how Prime or 3 handled the energy cell hunt, the in-game MacGuffin hunt, but at the same time, I feel like it makes the least amount of sense lore-wise. Like, why couldn't I just blow up a different part of the ship and sort of drop off in there, or whatnot? It seemed really odd. It seemed like a really odd explanation, but it was nice that you could start getting them essentially immediately. Some of them were on the required path, though they should have made more clear that they would have been required for the in-game MacGuffin hunt. Don't care about you, Chica. We want to go to the light door. How? That's mean. Jerk. And I believe what we are looking for is on the other side. Wait, is that seriously that's a Dark Temple key, not a Sky Temple key. Yeah, no, what we need to do is we need to sort of like jump up here, I think? It's like there's a spot over here we can jump up. Maybe it was here then. Yeah. Oh my god! I think I know who we're gonna pay a visit next episode! Oh boy! Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, really, that's it. We've done pretty much everything we can do down here. There's like one item we didn't get, and that's because we'd have to go through Alpha Blog. 2 items, because this one's a missile, and this one's also a missile. Though, honestly, I probably could have gotten it and just left Alpha Blog. I don't know if there's a thing I can hit, so I guess instead we'll just do what everyone normally does with these. Why is there like this sort of light fog though? Is that just how stuff is appearing? I guess it is. Oh, no, not that. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. You stupid little wing hunter. I hate these things. Alright. Doing its little... I was really hoping the Dark Visor would actually just let you hit these guys between dimensional stuff, but I guess it's fine. We'll actually take the intended way out. Or actually, no, it would be faster if we just took the other one. So yeah, really just next time on Metroid Prime 2 Randomize, I'm going to need to go check my missile count because that isn't right. But other than that, dang it. Haha, made it. Next time, I'm sorry for the random silence. I was really trying to get that. But yes, next time on Metroid Prime 2 Randomize, we're going to be heading back to Agon Waste. We're going to be heading back to Agon Waste. We might even pay, a particular little monster there a visit. Maybe we'll casually steal back the energy from the world. Just maybe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks, game. Until next time, I'm gonna go save off screen at the top of this area, the subterranean Torvus. And yeah.